I'm Mike Greiner, a lifelong Democratic activist who's concerned about the direction our country is taking. If you share my concerns, then maybe you could like this video and subscribe to this channel, and maybe even hit that little bell that will notify you when I post new videos, because I do try to post videos pretty frequently. So today I want to talk to you about a report that just came out in Propublica that the richest Americans, including people like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and Michael Bloomberg and George Soros and others, paid virtually nothing in income taxes. People ask me if I was surprised by this, and the truth is, not really. This ability of the rich to avoid paying taxes is not something that is the result of them taking advantage of tax loopholes or them having really good accountants relative to us. What it has to do with is the design of the system. The system is literally designed to benefit people who are wealthy and to reward wealth over wages. That has been created basically because of the fact that the wealthy are the ones who are able to lobby Congress and who are able to impact policy. The public has been sold on this tax system based upon a lie. And what the lie is that if the rich pay very little in taxes, that the wealth that they save will be invested back into the economy, and as a result, wealth will trickle down to everybody else. I don't need to go into the evidence at this point that shows that this is a crock. The experience in Kansas, what happened after the tax increases during the Clinton administration, all show that this is a crock. But yet this theory keeps perpetuating itself. And the question is why? Well, the reason is the rich don't want to pay taxes. Hello? Do any of us want to pay taxes? Not really. The difference is that the rich have the ability to influence Congress to change tax policy to benefit themselves to the detriment of everybody else. And that includes us, So basically what this report says is, as Leona Helmsley once said, and as our former President Donald Trump implied, only the poor and only the suckers pay taxes. Well, if you're one of those like me, then let's talk about that in today's video. The American system, dating back really to the beginning of the time that we've had a broad-based tax, has been based upon income taxes. Income is based upon wages earned, money that you go out to your job every day and pay taxes on that money that you earn. You experience that, I'm sure, just like I do, with the taxes that get taken out of your paycheck every week. That money basically gets turned over from your employer to the federal government, into the state government. Now, that's not how the rich pay taxes. The rich have actually, in many cases, very little income. Famously, Steve Jobs returned to Apple taking a $1 a year salary, and you'll frequently see this when executives return to companies to help revitalize them. And the question I have for you is, do you really think they're not making any money? No, of course they're making money. What they're realizing their gains is in the increase in the value of the stocks that they're given and the stock options. And these increases can be substantially more than the amount of money that they'd earn if they were even paid a very large sum of money in a paycheck. Interestingly enough, those gains are not taxed at all until basically the people who own them sell them. That's what's called a capital gain. And interestingly enough, in the United States, capital gains are generally taxed at a lower rate than most income. So as a result of that, what we see is an incentivization of people having great wealth and keeping their wealth, as opposed to incentivizing hard work. So much for the American dream. We thought that the Puritan values that we have were to go out and work hard and earn a living. But that's not the case in terms of the policy that we set. The policy that we set literally makes it that the very wealthy hold on to their wealth and get more of it, whereas the rest of us suckers have to go out and earn a wage every day and pay taxes on that. Now, if you're not happy about that, join the club. Elizabeth Warren had actually proposed a wealth tax, and her wealth tax was generally positively received by many people who are experts on tax policy. The one person who did not receive it favorably, however, was Joe Biden. And while he has proposed certain tax increases which would impact the wealthy to one extent or another, he has not supported a wealth tax. So this is one area where we as progressives need to make some noise. The wealthy should pay taxes on the huge gains that they've they've experienced in their wealth, the same way that we have to pay taxes on our income when we go and work a job every single day. That's my position. I believe it's the position of most progressives, and it's what we need to push Democrats across the country to do. The second comment that I have about this is I am so tired of hearing from Republicans and conservatives that we don't have the money to do ... You fill in the blanks, whether it be environmental protections, whether it be pre-kindergarten, whether it be child care, whether it be free college. We always hear the same refrain, oh, we can't afford to do that. But yet, if we just taxed even a small percentage of the enormous wealth that these individuals are getting, then we would be able to afford so much more than we're affording right now. Does this mean that we don't need to tax of everybody else as well? No, but it means that the wealthy should at least be paying their fair share. They should be paying taxes the same way the rest of us Americans have to. We all have to contribute to the system. And when the wealthy say, well, I earned this money, so I deserve to keep it, well, guess what? I earn my money when I go to my job every day. I assume you believe you earn your money every day when you go to your job every day. Everybody earns their money. But because of the fact that we live in a country where everybody benefits from certain common services, things like roads, things like police, things like fire protection, things like national defense, things like education, everybody benefits from those things. And as a result of that, we all need to contribute to supporting these things. And certainly that includes the rich. Now, the last point I want to make about this is I understand that the Department of Justice is hot on the trail of the leakers who released this information to Propublica. This, to me, strikes me very much of almost the Trumpian attack on the media. We need to stop going after leakers like this. They are whistleblowers. They are giving us the information that we need to be able to make policy. The wealthy and the powerful may not like the fact that we're getting information about the amount of taxes they're paying, but that's the way that we're able to make educated decisions and perhaps not be fooled by the lies and the rhetoric that they use in the future to pull a fast one on us when it comes to taxes. So if you're like me, if you agree with this, or for that matter, if you disagree, I'd love to hear your comments. Please post your comments below. Also, if you liked this, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel and maybe even hit that little bell that will notify you when I post a new video. I will see you in the next video, and in the meantime, let's hope for progress. Take care.